Hello. Alright. Just looking for a deck to build right now. I really want to test out this line shot and see how powerful it is. But 7G, what's my best option? Like 50% line shots, 50% something else. I guess you could run, for every line shot, you run 2 4s. Trying to figure out the best way to take advantage of this card. So, who are my champions? Could look at some Future League champions, but it might be better to also look at some of the older champions and see how they would fare. I guess Idris would be fun because then you have something to invest your aura into. But she's playing the full 6, so how many could she play a game? Less than 10. 6, 4. I think she could play 6 of them. 6 at 4 damage. It's only 24. Plus she gets a bunch of fireballs. Maybe she could do it. I don't know. Alright, so who else I got? I got Falling Along. And then Odara. And Erica. See, Erica would be fun because then you can also build an army, but I think it's just too slow. I guess Idris would be a really interesting option. But then at the 3G level, am I looking to test something else out? Or really just hammer in on the line shot? Because the other option I can do is search and grab this. I don't know. I think this could be a interesting enough deck. Just those 2 cards. And just try to min-max testing this. Let's see how that does. Let's go into here. So the championship decks, you got the Boomstick, Tsunamis. I think Angels. Would Angels be a big enough threat? Or would it be better to play with a Ringed Storm? So this is kind of building as an OTK. So I need to build as a... I don't know. I could just go through them all. See how they fare. Start with Tsunami, because Tsunami is a beast. Just the line shot. All right. Starting off at 25, 125. I'm gonna put on some music, at least for myself. I can't put any music onto the stream, but all right, 125 starting. Aegis versus Nubia. I don't know. It's kind of a silly deck. We'll see how it goes. 150 for Nubia. And then let's grab some tokens. And then we need to throw things into the bag so that we can grab those things later. High number will have Idris start. So low number Nubia starting probably better. Idris opening hand. Flip this over. And then Nubia opening hand. And go from there. Okay. Let's move forward one. And no dedicated studies on. Let's move forward two and put the pressure on. Idris can let's go there. Play Underworld Knowledge. Draw a card. It's probably the only Underworld Knowledge I'll be able to play, but that's okay. Okay. Next round, draw a card. That's going into that hand. Draw 2 cards. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, technically at the end of the round I would have played Chrono Walker. Probably here. That's a little bit easier. Okay. And then they swap. And then we go into the new round where we draw, which we already did. And then 3, 6, 10. Move this forward. There's nowhere I can really hide. Then let's fireball. take the 2. Go forward and attack for the 1. No evasion. Go into the next round. Wait, do I? No, I would hold on to the Chrono Walker at that point. So 3, 6, 10, 16. So let's go here. Attack for the 3, no response. Play the Fireball. And probably wouldn't. And then play Line Shot. At this point, it possibly do it to just goad out the Chrono Walker. Yeah, he's a 16. If he has 2 Chrono Walkers, then kind of hurt, but that would put him at 4, which means I can Fireball twice. But how many could I play? If I play 5 of these, that's 30 cards. It still leaves me out with 11. Still means I can play another 2 potentially. It's interesting. I don't know. This is where I really wish I had someone I could bounce ideas off of. See, the card's strong because it means that I can OTK someone from the other side of the arena. It's pretty expensive though, 6 cards. Probably not realistically playing that as a fighter. I mean, as a mage. You want at least a 2 energy reduction. That's the big challenge of Malik has. He just doesn't have the energy reduction to play the heavy stuff. Okay. Well, I have other decks I can test, so I might as well just test those. A little bit more interesting. So let's try the Basha Warp deck, which I was still kind of digging. Let's try it against the Simon deck. Because that was the question, like, if against a fighter would this one work? Which Simon deck is this? Oh, it's the old one. Let's grab the new one. I always find playtesting more, like this type of playtesting, just more of a solitary act. I feel weird kind of just talking to myself. Other streamers do it. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Sammy's starting off with 23 and 100. Basher's starting off with 20 and 85. And then we'll have the high number go to Sammy. High number Sammy. So Basher, draw one. Grab a Bayou as a counter. So this is a big card that I want to test in this. It's a weird one. I guess in some situations it does much better than others. It's also not like you're not targeting the person, so that's kind of interesting. All right. So we're starting with Sammy. Sammy has the ability, so flip that over. Not a technique. I will, knowing that it's a warp deck and cover distance. Let's go there. Let's drop a wind troll here. Another one. I don't want to block my own way. Excuse me. So that's 22 aura. And that's that. And then on the Basher side, let's go forward one. Could if I really wanted to. Big is that guy? 2 health. And this is a long warp, right? So I place the Scorpion there, go there. I could come in like that. Yeah, let's try that. Go there. Pay 14. No, 11, 14. Then play the short warp. To go there. And then play the Spiral Slash. Go there. Does he have any responses? No. And then attack for the 2. Okay. The warps really allow you to cover a lot of distance. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so this is where this comes in. Come in and attack. He'll respawn. So this is on the stack. I'm gonna play Roundhouse Kick. And then Sammy would play combo 2. It's cost 4, minus 2, costing 2. Hey. Control is it's supposed to combo with cards giving awareness. What do you mean by that? No, not per se. So the whole entire point of Wind Roll, it does the 2 area damage to the spot right in front of it. So if multiple things are stacked in that spot, deals damage to all of them. And then it also it's not targeting something in its attack awareness, so you can't decoy rabbit out of the area attack too, because it's not targeting per se. But yeah, if you can increase this awareness, that does help. So yeah, I don't have a response to that. But Simon could also respond with landmines. Well, it doesn't make sense to make multiple landmines, but we can make one landmine here. 2, 3. And drop that there. Yeah, there's nothing here. This would go off and hit for 4. This, why is that doing that? So it's 16. Yeah, that's part of the thing that I was looking at for Wintroll, like the lack of stacking. Like, it does help against the Call to the Bone decks, where you're dropping like a whole bunch of summons really, really quickly, so Wintroll can like sweep them all up. And then also, there's so many defensive cards that require you to be targeted to go through. So it's just an idea that we're testing out and trying to see how it works. But Hurricane Sweep wouldn't work in this situation, because Landmine would actually get destroyed by Roundhouse Kick. So that was a bad move. That's fair. So that goes through, which destroys this technically. And then destroys this. And then Samuel will take 3. And then this is fatigue 5. So it's 3 cards off the top. 1, 2, 3. And then this attack fizzles. So that was the Troll's turn. Basher will probably go here and swing him for the 2 to try to stun. Sammy doesn't have a response to that. There's nothing this rune troll can really do. Yeah, I think so. Gravitating towards the 3s and 5s. I don't know. It's just a preferential thing. I know a lot of people who are much more summoner based, so they like summons like the Giant Scorpion or the Brook. I think it's also where your needs are when it comes to your summons. I like a lot of 4G summons. I find that overall they have that right balance between cost, damage, and durability. So something like Wintroll really does seem interesting for me. 5Gs get the 3rd point of toughness more often, and with the prevalence of 2 damage attacks, I value 1 health with higher damage over playing a Chi to get the same but 2 health. Yeah, again, it comes down to preference and your style of play. Like I've said in my top 10 Bellum cards, like my all-time favorite Bellum card is Goliath Sphinx Eater. I just think it functions really well. If you play with it properly, it becomes a really, really solid card. But I don't know. It's just preference, right? Like if I have the space, I always love running Giant Scorpions. I find that they just have everything going for them. They deal a decent amount of damage. They have a unique enough awareness that it's hard to evade them, and they have a lot of health that very few things are able to knock them out. Like you have to start venturing into 6, 7s, and 8s to be able to knock out a Giant Scorpion. Well, what's your favorite utility summon? Yeah. So the thing I find with Genesis is a lot more about nuance and finding your kind of your groove when it comes to which cards you play with. There are certain cards that I play with that other people wouldn't run, or if they do, they wouldn't run nearly as many copies as I do. And it's just cards that I find very useful and design really well around. And so that's a big thing. And then it's also, we see that even rooted in the champions. Like, I have a huge bias towards Long. I think he plays really well for who I am, my personality type. I don't see many other people play with Long, but I love playing with Long. I think he's a really great champion. Let's move that wind troll there. Hopefully separating the giant scorpion. Yeah, the giant scorpion's better move is to knock off the wind troll. So that's there. And then what would Sammy do? It's not a whole lot. Actually, the better move, if I were thinking about it, would have been bringing the troll there. No, the giant scorpion could attack it without having to move over. What we want is to get the giant scorpion within that line of sight so that I can drop a line shot against it. I don't know how I feel about line shot. It's an interesting design, but it might be too powerful of a mechanic. Stone Protector Nye is your favorite, huh? Yeah, it's a lot of people's favorite. It's a really good card. It can do a lot. It's relatively cheap, and it designs well in so many decks. Like we see it in the Angel deck, we see it in the Necrolich deck. I mean, I can't think of many decks where it doesn't do well in. All right, next round. Interesting. Yeah, that helps. So, Sammy starts, huh? Which helps. Oh yeah, I forgot to do Sammy's ability. Okay, so nope, that could be really bad. So that's a technique. Draw that. Okay, if we go here and line shot the giant scorpion. Does that make sense? That could be a bad move because now I'm exposed from the back. If I go this way, I'm gonna get hit for the 3, but at least I can get out of Basher. It's probably the safer bet. So line shot it. Sammy's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Giant scorpion would attack back. And then Basher go here. Actually, okay, no, but the problem is then, but at the same time, it's interesting. Martial Sentry is my favorite Forchi. The utility being range. Maybe that's not a good use of the term utility. I don't know, like, awareness. Now, Martial Sentry, or what about Androthera? Do you think there's a big difference between those? Are you willing to pay the extra 3 aura to have the extra 1 health? Because Androthera is 2 attack, 1 health, same awareness, same damage, right? It's just Martial Sentry has electric, but electric brand isn't a big thing in the game. So you can't really take advantage of the electric type. And then it has a dark resistance, but then there aren't a whole lot of things that hit for 2 dark. So which one do you prefer there? But yeah, I do see range as a utility thing because of the fact there aren't so many things that have great range. And that's why Giant Scorpion, I think, is a great utility summon. See, now here it becomes a challenge. If I drop the giant scorpion in front of me and then spiral slash over, I could just run up to him, but then I don't get the giant scorpion. If I spiral slash, then I'll end up hurting the giant scorpion. It's tricky. Spiral slash does cross the distance though. That'll be pretty good. See, it's one of those, it's not the best of moves, but it could help. The other option, actually, this is probably way better, is drop the giant scorpion here. Because then it's far away. So let's take off 14. 10. And then spiral slash in for the 5? 4. Because I'm playing Basher. And then drop in there, doing the 2 damage. Let's see if I mid-warp and he attacks me in response, that ends up negating the warp because it's a move. So I really have to do mid-warp versus his built-in attack. It's kind of the key there. Okay, so I take the 2. And then do the attack in response to the mid-warp. So that gives me 2 damage, and I move to a spot adjacent. Yep, not a whole lot I can do about that. So go to the next round. Go in, attack. Oh wait, I got the ability. This gives me a line shot. That's pretty nice. Can't do the combo 2. Now the question is, if I attack for 2 and he's not out, then I could do the combo 2 for 2 more. Next combo 2 for 4 more. So 4, that's 8. Followed by the line shot for 4 more. That's 12. Ah, just too shy. It seems too risky to stay so close. It's probably smarter to kill off the giant scorpion and build up some offensive. So that's 2. And then this would go here. Attack for the 2. No defense out of that. And then, is that 3, 6? We have 1. Not worth it, but I'll play 1. Because that at least allows me to fatigue him for how much? That's just fatigues for 1, so that's not that big of a deal. But it puts the pressure on. Alright. Next round. That's pretty solid. Mid-warp, that's very solid. Okay. Oh wait, first ability, new strike. Yep, that's a technique. So go there, swing for the 2. Does he have any response? No responses. So let's play line shot. 2, 3, 4. And still no responses. Yeah. And combo 2. So that would deal 10 damage. And then best move for Basher is a 4. Yeah, let's go here. Swing for the 2. In response, nothing. Take the, oh, yeah, I would want to mid-warp to that. And then elbow strike. Okay. Take 3. Go for the right hook. Play the other mid warp. No, wrong person. Okay. And that deals 2. Let's move back here. It resolves, this resolves, this resolves hitting for the last 2. And that's game. Interesting. Hey, Alex. Alright. See, I think in low doses, Line Shot is a really great card. I think it's when you start getting the high doses that the card becomes ridiculous. Hey. I should put your audio on for the stream. Hey, there are people watching on every platform. Hey everyone, how's it going? Alex finally joined me, so you don't have to listen to my groggy voice the entire time. How are you doing?
Your game private? Because I couldn't find
it. It is. I had my own thing going. Do you want to start a server?
Yeah, I'll start a server.
And for people who are watching, feel free to join us as well.
Yeah, join us, and you can be applicable for the Future League promo.
Yeah, we're doing Stone Protector, right?
Stone Protector, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, I'll take yellow. So I got a deck that's purely... Oh, I need to be promoted. I got a deck that's for pure testing. We'll see how absurd it is.
Okay. I will try... Ooh. Interesting. Where is... Oh, yes. It's only...
Yeah. So our criteria for Future League this month is the same as last month?
I haven't put anything up yet. I had a unique idea that I'm probably going to run by you at the end of this stream.
Okay. So for people watching, stay and we'll talk about it at the end to tell you how you can get your Stone Protector. Alright, this is going to be a lot more interesting testing things when I don't know what's in my opponent's hand.
Well, that's for me. Thank you, buddy. 7.
5. You got it.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Alright. Well, let me just draw my opening hand. And I'm gonna play an Underworld Knowledge. Actually, do I want to say where I am? I'm gonna move to the right and play an Underworld Knowledge.
Alrighty. I'm going to double move.
Alright, cool.
Next round.
Cool. Alright, let's go over. I'll play another Underworld Knowledge.
Interesting.
Yeah, I chose the wrong card. That's okay.
Double move, not double move. Yeah, we'll do that next round.
Alright, cool. Yeah, this I chose the wrong 3 chi for this deck.
Oh, what? Underworld Knowledge or a different one?
Yeah, Underworld Knowledge.
Yeah, I find Underworld Knowledge and Idris don't actually mesh despite the art. Because you generally want a fireball and
Yeah.
it doesn't work too well.
I wanted something that cost aura.
Mm.
Actually, can we switch over to deck building? Like, we'll redo this game. I just want to switch out the Underworld Knowledges in my deck.
Oh, I have a good hand, but yeah.
Okay, we'll play it. I'm just not going to be doing a whole lot this game.
Okay, so you move there?
Yeah.
I'm going to move up 1. I'm going to play 5 Stampeding Forces.
Nice.
That's going to be my turn.
Alright. Alright, next round. Yeah.
Next round.
Go there. I'll play another Underworld Knowledge. Yeah, this was a really bad shuffle. That's okay.
I drew another one, so I'm going to only move 1 and play another Stampeding Force.
Alright, cool. Next round?
Yep.
Alright, let's go there.
Double move.
Alright.
Next round.
Yeah. Gonna go there, play Underworld Knowledge.
Okay. Alright. I, at the end of your round, am going to readjust
Okay.
into a tiny bunny.
Nice.
Alright. I'm going to step right here.
Alright, so that's 6 damage?
6 damage. And then I drew another one, so I will play a Stampeding Force. That is my turn.
Alright, I'll go here and play Underworld Knowledge.
Okay. What's your hand like? How many cards you got?
Not a whole lot.
Is this
It's just a lot of
wing
cards.
deck?
It's just a lot of Underworld Knowledges, trust me.
I'm going to readjust into a bunny
Um,
round.
wait. You know what? In response to that, I'm just gonna play 4 line shots.
Sure. So I will readjust a. You know what? We'll readjust on the second one. We'll go to readjust again, and you can hit me for 2 more. Yeah. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, so this was like 50% line shots and 50% underworld knowledges.
Gotcha.
But I just threw all my underworld knowledges. The rest of my hand is nothing but underworld knowledges.
Okay, I will now step on top of you for 7.
Alright, I'm down to 7.
I will play an Epiphany.
Alright.
Wow. Okay, I will play 3 Stampeding Forces.
Nice.
The one time I tried this, I got a whole 2 Stampeding Forces. Yeah, next round.
Yeah, like I would do so much better with something like just a left hook right about now. But I'm thinking like a 3-chi summon, something for me to spend aura on. I'll fireball you.
Alright. I will, in response,
Tiny bunny.
turn into a tiny bunny.
Alright.
I will step onto you.
And that's game.
Okay.
But I'm curious, like, is there a 3-chi that I could pick that you think would break the line, like make line shot super powerful?
No. So the definitely the 3-chi you want is probably just Inferno Ghoul.
Yeah, right? So let's try that. I'm gonna switch over to the...
yeah, I'll switch there for you.
Yeah, you got it.
Filter.
Yeah, Shahan was asking what 3-chi do you recommend?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. You want the summon, both as a body blocker versus other summon matchups.
But it's also just like to spend aura on.
Yeah.
The fact that line shot isn't costing aura. Okay, so Inferno Ghoul. Yeah, right hook doesn't make sense. Yeah, I guess it's the only option, right?
Yeah.
And just so that's in chaos, right?
Or you
There you
could
go.
play
The tiny bunny.
Oh.
Oh, the cub. We'll go with the cub just to make you happy.
It's not me, it's the audience.
Yeah, let's try that. Save object. Yes, line shot. Alright, let's switch back over to the table.
Okay.
Oh, I did deck builder table. I'll leave it to you. I shouldn't have touched anything.
It's all good.
Alright. Because yeah, that game I would have had like 12 little cubs.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I don't think that... The other thing I was thinking about is doing Thymos Axon and then doing... For every line shot I put in 2 dedicated studies.
Mm-hmm.
And then play with someone like... I don't know about Lily, but like someone with an energy reduction of 2. So that way I'm not spending anything to play the dedicated studies. I'm just drawing 2, discarding 2. And then that allows me to run... How many can I run at that point? I can run 10, 13 line shots and 26 dedicated studies, and then 1 5-chi card. 1 random 5-chi card.
Where is the deck I want? Okay. This deck is made.
I am finding that like the things that need to be tested is slowly dwindling a little bit. There aren't so many things that need to be tested anymore. And there are some stuff that do need to be tested, but it's like
Oh, this is the old lightning mage. Saved objects. Champions updated. Makes sense. Okay. We don't have dice no more.
cool.
Oh, I guess. 11.
You probably got this.
Yes, I'll be going first this time. So the issue with the other deck, you have to go second because you need to be able to play to readjust before your movement phase.
I see. Yeah, that's a fair point.
All right, I'm going to step up. I am going to. Wow, that's actually quite a bad hand. I'm going to summon a Polyrat.
Alright.
3, 4.
What's this one do again?
Okay.
Hmm.
Gonna summon another Polyrat. 2, 6. Going to summon a Polydog.
That's quite an army.
5. Going to summon a Polybeast. Alright, I'm done.
Okay.
This is my Poly Army deck. that's actually more scary.
Let's continue ruining that.
Okay.
And the weird part was it was just in the kitchen. It had nothing to do with the rest of the house. So
Weird.
Yeah. Or at least like the rest of my apartment. I don't know about the rest of the house, but at least for my apartment. It definitely was a mess there. It looks like OBS is slowly getting things up and going again. But my camera's frozen. Alright. Yeah, let's cub that up. And then I'm gonna fireball this one.
Okay.
Cool. Next round.
Next round. Alrighty. Well, get to it, Bolly Beast.
Alright, I'll use 3 of them to knock that out. And then on my go, I'm gonna... What should I do? Yeah, I'm gonna drop another cub. I didn't even pay for all these cubs. How much are they? 6 each?
6 each.
So 30 so far?
Yeah.
I haven't paid for. So that guy's exerted. And I'm gonna fireball this one.
Makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna have this Polydog attack this cub right here.
Yeah, who will attack back?
Sorry. I'm gonna have this Polybeast walk up, attack one of the cubs.
Kill one of the cubs. My army of
Polydog.
cubs. I've killed off your...
Here.
Slowly
This
move
is
the
going
rats up.
Moved double move, single move. It's gonna come up. I don't know what it is, Sid, but I top decked another Poly Beast. Whenever I'm facing you,
That's fine. It is what it is.
that's what he's gonna come right here. And then I'm going to do a Lightning Surge.
Alright.
Minus, we do one. 2 damage here, 1 damage here.
Kills off 2 of them, eh?
Yeah, that's probably my only saving grace. It'd be a slow burn to get through these otherwise.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next round.
I think the dedicated studies one would be a better deck style.
Hmm.
The dedicated studies line shots.
Oh, I'm
Right, you start.
Yeah. Attack cub.
I don't like this predicament that I'm in. You have such a vast army. How many did you have to play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So you have 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so the cub you're attacking is going to attack the Poly Beast.
Yep. He's there.
And then that dies. These are for 5, eh? It's a lot. So that's why I can do that way. Yeah, I'm just gonna fireball that dude.
This Fly Beast's just going to attack you for 5.
Yeah, not much I can do about that. Cub, eh? Poor cub. Alright, cub's gonna attack that one.
Alrighty. 1, 2. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2 damage, 1 damage.
Yeah, I think that's more or less game.
Probably, because the deck cat doesn't really. It's all single targeted, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So it has no AoE. Even if I did knock these 2 out, I had no real way of knocking. Like, over time I could knock this out, but that would allow you to rebuild energy, and I have nothing left at that point. I'm just top decking.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do you think that the dedicated studies one would do better?
So is your purpose just to get as many
Like if
shots as possible?
if I can OTK you in a first round.
That's a tall order. So you're gonna need. So in this instance, you need to draw 6. Every time you play dedicated studies, you actually lose 1 card from your hand.
Yes.
So in that instance, it's not possible.
I see. I need to play 6? Yeah, I need to play 6. Yeah, like this game would have been very different if the coin flipped the other way and all those cubs were line shots.
Yeah, for sure.
But even then, I mean, so I don't need to draw 6, I need to draw 5. Oh, I guess I wouldn't be playing Idris then, right?
Yeah. So how many did you draw
3.
into 3, or did you have 3 from the beginning?
I drew 1.
Okay.
I had 2 in the beginning and then drew. Actually, yeah. Because my opening hand was 4 cubs and 2.
So your
line
best
shots.
may have been to have blasted me right away and just try to fireball me down to win.
Yeah, but then I'm just hitting you for 8. You would have been at.
So it would have been 8. Fireball is 10. So you bring me to 12, and you got to survive 6 turns. I wouldn't be able to hit you until turn 3, and then you still have the cub wall to block as much as possible. I think there's a chance where you would.
But you would have
burn me
still
out.
had the 2 polyhounds.
Yes, that's true.
So you would have just got through the cub wall like it's nothing.
Hmm.
I mean, you more or less got through it like it was nothing. All right, later, Sean. So
But yeah, so the dedicated sites will help you clear through the 3 cheese to get to more of them, but you'll get less cards in general on the board. Mhm.
So there is no way to really OTK with. I mean, you can OTK, but you can't do it round 1 with the line shots. Unless your opening hand is nothing but line shots.
And it doesn't match well with Epiphany, so you can't really do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You could try to go Foresights of the Ancients. It would take up a couple of your line shot slots, and then you just go shot, Foresight, hopefully draw some more shots.
Yeah, that's doable.
Also, depending on what the 3 chi filler is, if there's a way for you to make it that it's a triggery thing that you can maybe just use to draw more cards with Foresight.
Yeah, that's pretty tall order. I don't think there is any 3 chi that's like that.
Let's go over to the deck builder table again.
Alright. I just want to see if line shot's broken, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the few cards on the in the Future League side. I'm like, that actually needs some looking at.
So we know we got that.
I'll grab the Foresight.
I think it's 20-ish line shots, probably 5 Foresights. How many?
Are you gonna balance it with the 3 chi? That's the other question.
Yeah. Oh, but then we want some dedicateds.
Well, that's what I was saying. You can balance it with the 4 chis or balance it with the 3 chis, but I don't think you can balance it with both.
It just means you can't run 25. We can cut a few back to get a bit more cheese.
So your champions are either Lily, who's probably your best bet, not Sammy. Lily is probably your best bet, just because of the 2 energy reduction. Or Ice Mage.
Probably just want to go with Lily for now, because one of the things we're doing is drawing cards, which could easily go through our deck as well.
Yeah.
In this instance. That was 20, so we're gonna go. We're gonna take out 2 of these. Dedicated.
Yeah.
You generally don't need a crazy amount of dedicateds, but just see what. Let's go a crazy amount just to really try to push it and get it. Let's see. Let's do some math though. Calculator.
What you need is a 3 chi that's with speed.
One less. I think it's really hard to do because you need something that doesn't target. Mind reading's not swift.
Mythical protection works.
It's expensive though. I
Yeah,
guess we're
it
not
is.
spending our aura on anything though.
Nope, except for the foresight. But if you can drop 3 mythical protections and then drop a foresight on top of it,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah, that could
opponent
work.
plays Appo. That one time someone plays Appo. Oh, that costs energy though. The other option is stable footing. It costs energy, and you're already burning through your deck a lot.
I'm already
Or
burning
is your
through the
best
deck.
option.
Mythical has to be the best option.
Yeah.
And this time you actually get a crazy amount of them.
It has a use.
It has to use. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Okay.
You're
so
one
too
over.
many.
Yeah. And you replace it with the mythical. Yeah. Alright.
So the question was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18. Do we want to try to push more for more foresights? Like cut.
No, you got the
1 or 2
dedicated,
more.
right? So you start off the
That's
turn,
true.
play a few dedicated to try to dig into the foresight. And then drop a bunch of line shots with mythicals to build a giant stack. Then you foresight upwards.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Should be enough.
This is going to be a silly deck. But that's what these type of decks are. That's what playtesting is supposed to be about, right?
Yes, yeah.
It's like you have a goal in mind and see how we can achieve that.
I'm gonna let you go first because that is important for the testing, I think.
Well, it optimizes the situation, right?
Yeah. Let me know when you saved it.
Let me just double check that I saved it and I did. Oh, I'm not even promoted. I'm like, I can't even double check if it's saved. Line shot. Undercards. Alright, we're good.
Okay.
But definitely not a hard deck to rebuild.
That's true. Alright. You better win, because I'm gonna play Rain OTK. We're giving you first turn.
Alright. It's almost like a Yu-Gi-Oh match.
Oh wait, this is the wrong. This one's not. It's not assembled. Oops.
You can grab the one from the bag.
No. This
Oh,
was
okay.
this was a one off of one of JC's stream, I think. There was an argument. They were talking about. They're talking about something, but I was just like, oh, I can make that, and so I did. It was like JC saying, I'd like to see like Rain OTK use something, and then I was just like, all right, done.
Alright. So the question is, who has the opening hand that can win the game?
Well, I'm giving you first, so you get the opportunity to win
Alright.
first.
Alright, gotta make sure it's properly shuffled and it's not just... Alright, 6 cards. Alright. How much? You have 18? I got line shot,
All right.
line shot,
Yep.
line shot. Now the question is, when would you foresight? After the second or third?
Oh, I obviously, you gotta go for the third. You gotta go for maximum. I guess it depends on
I
what
just
you're
don't want him to
thinking.
Chrono Walker at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So not
Well,
knowing
in
what's in
this
your deck.
instance, assuming you'd know the Rain OTK, you'd know they didn't run Chrono Walkers.
Yeah, but like not knowing what's in your deck, I'd probably do
Yeah.
keep the 2 on the
For them.
stack, and then
Yeah.
do the foresight in response to that.
Yeah, that's fair.
5. So assuming no response to the foresight,
No responses.
I guess I should technically mill first,
Yes, yeah.
just so I draw the correct cards. That's 9 cards, so I milled 1 too many, but that's okay. So I draw 3. So then line shot, line shot, line shot. That's one.
Yep, that's game. You can have it, buddy. It's okay. I think alright, I had 2 epiphanies.
What would you have drawn? Would you have been able to do it?
2 more epiphanies. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to take it out. Dark Strength. Bacon cheese. Yeah. And yes, I said yes. Let's try. It's been a while since I played this deck. I gotta remember. All right, here's another epiphany. All right, let's just go over there. All right, discard 2 cards. I think at this point I don't need dedicated studies. That's not my graveyard, but whatever. Dark Brand.
Okay.
1 second. Let's clean up my thing. Because I need... Okay. Which is 3 energy. 1, 2, and 1 life. I go... Left hook.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage. Let's see what else I got here. Power punch.
See, the Rain OTK deck's a little bit nicer in the
Power
ring.
punch. Power punch. Power punch.
So those are dealing 4 each.
Yeah.
So 4, 8, 12. That's 14 damage.
Alright. I have 6 left hooks, which I can pay for.
And then your built-in attack anyways. Right?
Yeah, I also have the built-in attack.
So the thing about the Rain OTK, which is a little bit more stable, is that you let each attack resolve 1 at a time.
Yes, yes.
Compared to this one where I have to build the stack to get the foresight to go off. On the other hand, I need fewer cards.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, I just needed to draw 2. I drew 3 cards, and that's all I needed to end this.
In theory, if we're looking at this like this, if you're looking at the 2 right now, in current meta of the game, the Rain OTK is safer. For the future, when fighters are able to mill, then Rain does not look so safe. Because even if I come over here and some of the ones that are able to hit from the side, you mill me a bit, whoops, I probably just lost the game.
Like the hurricane sweeping kick thingy.
Yeah.
Hey, Darren. Yep. Yeah, we're still going with the gaming. Is it frozen? I don't know how it's looking on the stream. I should probably check that. I can't believe that the neighbors upstairs did that again. Yeah, it looks like it's moving. Alright, cool. Yeah, Darren, if you want to join us, feel free to. Or I guess I should be leaving soon enough, though. But I don't know how I feel about Line Shot. It's, on one end, I think it's a cool card. I think the concept's really cool. Does it work for this game? It's just... I feel like a card like that should cost Exert. Like, if it was just 4 damage, Exert at 7 chi, and dealt 4 damage at a distance. Something like that.
You think it reduced energy cost with Exert? Or
I was thinking of just Exert.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Because then it's a whole entire thing of, like, it's not... it's not stackable. You can't do the OTK because you can't
Yeah.
play more than one per round. It's all at that point. It's all about using it for that strategic kill, like I could have done against the poly beasts. But not about like wiping out your opponent. The only problem about putting out exert is I do like the fact that it's like my summon attack something and I can come in and do the 4.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're playing more of a support archer, then it's a lot better at exert.
For sure.
Yeah. So the other deck I wanted to test out, it's a lot more of a real deck. I think I did was it Sammy 2.0 or yeah, I updated Sammy. And I
Real
wanted
deck?
to try
Oh,
pardon?
I said real decks. What are those?
I wanted to try combo 2. I wanted to see how it works. I did a small little playtest with it. I'm sure you were listening as I was playing against myself. But it was fun. I like it. Combo 2. So let's try this. Oh, Darren's here.
Hiyo.
Hey.
Heyo.
Did you want to join and do a 3-player game, I guess?
I mean, if y'all want.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Sure. Come on, deck.
If it'll let me connect, maybe.
It's always the joys of
'Cause
it.
it likes to do that. It likes to tell me no.
So the things I liked about combo 2 was like my opponent attacks my summon. In response, my summon attacks it. And then the opponent doesn't respond, so then I combo 2 into doing 4 damage somewhere else on the board. So that part I like. The flavor didn't match so much. But I thought, like, play-wise, it was kind of nice.
Yeah.
And then the other part was when I came into attack, my opponent responded, so I combo 2. Like, I knew he was going to respond. Of course, I knew he was going to respond because I was playing against myself. But, I mean, a little bit more hypothetically.
Yeah, no, it's not letting me join.
Oh, no.
It's saying P2P session failed.
Yeah, we got to figure out what's happening there.
I don't even know what that means.
It's just having a hard time connecting you to Alex's server.
It doesn't want me to play with Alex.
Apparently so.
It seems like it's a pretty common problem.
It's low-key probably just the fact that my laptop can barely support tabletop.
Yeah, if you ever get the opportunity and you want to look into it, maybe just Google search it. There were some issues, like common issues that it seems people were facing. Stuff like if your internet's being throttled or if your modem's set to like not allow you to use a certain amount of bandwidth, then that can definitely stall it.
Wait, that's not right. What?
Makes sense. Just
Like you
I
have
don't
been
know.
able to join before. That's the thing.
yeah, it's
So.
just being really finicky.
Let's see. Where's that?
And I even closed all my other browsers, so it's not like I'm doing that.
Yeah, I find Tabletop Simulator, it's such a bulky software. You need to have a really good computer to play it. And it's like, I just want to play a card game on my table. Why is this so difficult?
Yeah, I'll try to switch my phone onto data so it's not using the Wi-Fi. So it's one less thing.
I have doubts
'Cause
about that, but
I have tons of data. I don't know, maybe. Give it a second. Hello?
Hey,
Hello.
Okay, it is working.
nice.
On my phone, at least. And now it doesn't want to show Alex's game at all.
Of course, of course.
Of course not. Post tabletop again. Man, I just want to play tabletop, bro.
Yeah. I look forward to the day when we can actually play on the tabletop. And not simulate it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this doesn't work. You can't have someone in the center. All right.
The password is JAE, right? No caps?
No caps.
Okay.
Hey.
We got there.
I'm in! I love how you guys saw it before I did.
We're just awesome like that.
The table loads. Yay. This is me on the side?
Yep.
Okay. And I haven't made a new deck yet, so I'm going to use a deck that I still have to test more.
Go for it.
That champion's been updated.
It has?
Yeah.
You guys have the updated champion?
I don't, but it's not that much different. It just all abilities dealt now do earth and fire.
All the time.
Anything else to it, or?
That's it.
Yeah, or it's the same. You didn't change the health.
I didn't change the health.
The attack is heavy.
Yeah, the attack is heavy. So it's action
The
speed
attack
now.
is attack speed
Yeah, action speed.
or action? Yeah, so it's not swift.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay, and it's still 1.
Yeah.
And the health is the same.
Yeah.
Currently. Yeah.
All right, until you guys change it.
No.
Yeah.
I will after this. I'll go and do the I'll switch it out.
Four of us. No, I'm not sure.
I chapeau.
Oh.
I apologize if there's background noise.
It's okay. I think there's this understanding that, like, you know, everyone's doing things at home.
Know about this, but,
Mhm.
so that you don't have to.
Oh, dice. Dice are good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Mm,
I did the fun on Highway 7 in Woodbridge.
I'm gonna turn my noise suppression down, then- so y'all won't hear as much as the background noise. If only I knew how to do that.
A 4.
There you go. You guys can still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the background noise less or?
It's about the same.
Damn. I tried.
I got a 10.
All right, Sid, you got.
Yeah, I'll take lead.
There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna run upstairs.
Because after she's open.
Okay, I'm gonna stay where I am and drop a wind roll.
A wind troll.
Yeah.
You be trolling.
Straight trolling.
Noise is now just gone.
Alright. Be going to Darren?
Yeah, Darren's go.
Me?
You?
Who is who?
I'm Sammy.
I'm
Okay.
Water Mage.
Oh, this is this deck.
Yes.
Mm.
I'm
Am I in
surprised.
the right spot?
You are in the right spot, yes.
Okay. Well, I summon this boy.
Oh, this deck.
What do you mean, this deck? Geese boy.
Is this something I should be afraid of?
Nah.
It's
Nah.
just bunnies.
It's bunnies.
Bunnies and
It's
this
mostly
death's
bunnies.
companion.
And then a random death companion, yeah.
It is
This
the
is called
companion
Bunny
of
Hill.
death.
This is called Bunny Hill.
It's the companion of death. The death is the bunnies.
10, 20, 32. And that's what I can do.
Alright, it's Alex's go then. What happened there?
I was disconnected.
Yeah, I was disconnected as well.
Did it kick you guys?
It did.
It did. All right. You guys start another one without me. It's going to be a while as this computer boots up.
Oh no.
Mm.
Alright, I'll start it this time. I don't think I'll have the saved thing though.
No, probably not. You'll have to just do a 1v1
Oh, okay.
before I get on. No.
Do you want to verse my bunny deck, Sid?
Sure.
This is a 30 timer to bring out its cheese things. We'll see if they're ready. Scratch. Stop scratching.
So Darren, it's the same server and password.
Just gotta wait for it to decide to load up. Jenny. It's not popping up. A Genesis.
No.
Not Jur. I typed an R in there. And now it doesn't. Why is it do this? It tell me that it don't exist.
Hmm.
I'll try typing again.
Make sure you don't have the friends setting on.
I have nothing on.
Okay.
Jen. Sis. Does not show up. Large wood table. It showed up when I wrote large. Why did it not show up for Genesis, though?
Alright, I'm gonna hop off my phone. It's at 5%. I'll be in soon. At some point.
Alright, perfect.
Oh, what?
Where is Bunny? There it is. All right.
I got a 7.
Oh. One, two, three, four. We'll tell you what I got in a second. Maybe. Is it not rolling? There we go. 4. You can go.
All right.
Or second, whatever you decide.
This is an interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah. So beginning of my turn, I totally forgot about Sammy's ability. So new strike. Reveal the top card of my deck. It's a double shot. I get that. I'm going to move forward 1, and I'm going to drop a wind troll beside me.
A wind.
So kind of the same as
Start.
last game.
Looks very familiar.
All right. Your turn.
Yep. Perfect.
More bunnies. So many bunnies.
That's it.
All right, next round.
Yep.
All right. You have a heavy attack 1. I'm gonna move forward 2 with the wind troll, and then at the end of his turn, I'm gonna drop a landmine there.
You wouldn't.
It's a pretty fun way of dealing with that. Alright, it's your go.
Oh no.
Yeah, if one of your bunnies leaves, they all explode.
I'm gonna turn around and hit the landmine. Or 1. Wait, if the landmine dies, does it still like blow up?
No. If you can destroy the landmine before, then you're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna go there and end my turn. That's your bunnies. Are any of them gonna leave that spot?
All of them are okay.
Alright, next round.
I protect
Oh wait,
the bunny.
I didn't do new strike. That's okay. That's my bad. Alright, wind troll's gonna come forward and do. I guess you could just kill it in response. What's my goal here? They all hit for 1, right? Yeah. So you
Oh
can...
no, don't kill them. Don't do it.
I will.
You wouldn't kill them.
I'm gonna start with Sammy. And
Don't
then
forget your
do my new
thing.
strike. So it's a line shot. I'll draw that. I'll come forward and
yeah. Sorry, hold on.
I'm gonna just attack you for the 2.
Okay, in response to that, I will draw. Play Decoy Rabbit.
More bunnies.
Yeah, it's called Bunny Hill. Oh wait, I can summon it here.
So,
right?
wait, my attack is on the stack, and then in response you're playing Decoy Rabbit. In response to
Yeah.
that, I'm gonna play combo 2. So combo 2 normally does 2 damage, but if it's the third ability on the stack, like it is now, it deals 4 damage instead.
So it does what? Sorry?
So it normally does 2 damage, but if it's the third ability on the stack, which it is right now, it does 4 damage. So it's hitting you for 4.
Okay. That's sad. Big sad. 1, 3, 4, and the decoy rabbit still goes
Yep.
off.
And then I hit the decoy rabbit for 2.
Okay. The costs for it. Okay. And it's my turn. I'm gonna come and hit the landmine.
Yep, you got it.
Save all the bunnies. For now.
For now.
And
Then it's my troll's turn.
yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good. Don't do it.
Troll will go there. And end its turn. And then it's all your bunnies' turns.
1.
1 damage.
1.
Yep.
1.
Down to 20. Cool. Next round.
I suppose.
Okay. Troll's gonna go here and deal 2 damage to everything on the spot.
No! Oh, my bunnies!
All the bunnies. Kabloo!
Sid! Why would you do this to me?
I finally had a way to deal with the bunnies. Hey Alex, you back?
He's just in
Yeah,
tabletop.
man.
I don't think
Can you
he's.
hear me?
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I was saying, don't forget you can respond with the bunnies and attack.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, boom, boom, boom. Forget.
But I started the game off, like Darren played the 3 bunnies, and I dropped a landmine on it.
Oh!
Eventually had to destroy the landmine, and that gave me time to run up and do silliness. Alright, so now it's your go.
It is my go.
So there's a particular niche space where the wind troll is really good.
We'll just label it as the anti-bunny killer. No one needs to fear the bunnies no more.
That's a desk companion.
It is.
That's a behemoth.
I don't want them.
On the same spot again?
No. No.
Lessons learned. More bunnies.
30.
So that's 32, 30, 42?
42. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. 46 are remaining. Anything else?
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna go here because Tiny Bunny does not occupy that spot. I'll drop a wind troll behind me. And then I will...
Did you do your...
Oh, I didn't do
thing?
my ability. Thank you. It's a wind troll. It's staying on top of my deck. Not for long. You're 19, huh?
You have it.
Pardon?
You have a tower of dice over here.
Yeah, I got bored.
I'm very. If this was like a real table, they'd be nothing.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack you for 2. So I'm gonna build a stack over there. Do you have a response to that?
Decoy.
That's not a decoy, that's a lion mane rabbit.
Oh,
Do you have a response?
I do not.
Alright, then I'll respond to that with a line shot towards your Death's Companion.
No. Killing my death companion already? They haven't even done anything.
Well, I'm going to respond to the line shot with a combo 2 to hit you for 4.
Hit me for 4.
Yeah.
I didn't even do
So
anything.
that hits you for 4, line shot kills off your thing, and then I hit you for 2 more.
Dang. Dang. That is sad.
Cool. Next round?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What's my best play here?
Run away.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with Sammy, so I'll do New Strike ability. Flipping over top card, it's a line shot. So I draw that. I'm gonna go here and attack the behemoth.
If you must.
Oh, it's so loud. It's a lot of health.
I don't know why.
But in
I didn't mean to
response,
grab it.
this wind troll is going to kill your bunny.
It didn't even do anything yet.
Well, it can attack before it
In
dies.
response to it being killed. Yeah, in response to it being killed.
Alright.
It'll attack you.
You got it.
My behemoth is gonna go, turn around and hit you for 5.
I'll play mid-warp.
Of course you will.
Yep. Of course I will. So that does 2 damage, and then I'll warp over here.
Okay.
This wind troll is going to come over here and attack that for 2.
And that's sad. And in response, it'll hit it for 5.
Oh, it's already exerted.
It's exerted.
So.
Yep. It is exerted. Brain didn't realize that.
It's all good.
I'm getting used to responding, but forgetting that exertion means no.
Exertion means no.
It's what it means.
Alright, your turn.
I'm gonna go hide in a corner. Play rabbit.
Rikyu.
Another rabbit.
I like how this Rikyu actually has the Rita on it.
And a fire pillar.
Nice. Cool. Next round.
5, 15, 20. Yes.
Alright. This guy has 2 health. Ryukyu has 2 health. And you're at 10, huh? I'm gonna go here and attack that bunny for 2. Or attack the spot for 2.
Didn't even get a chance to hit. Big sad.
Okay, it's your go.
Okay. So so if I hop onto here, that brings me to 1, and it deals 3 damage to you at the same time?
To the troll. Well, you
Yeah.
target it,
Because
yeah.
it brings it to 1,
Yes, correct.
and it deals 3 earth.
Yeah.
So I deal 3 earth and kill your troll.
Yes. I'm gonna come over here and attack you for 2.
Okay.
And then it's your go.
And I guess I'll just turn and hit you for 1.
2 damage.
Oh yeah, fire
2?
pillar. The
True.
fire pillar.
2. Kill the boy.
These
I
are
forgot.
all swifts. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, so new strike first.
Your technique
Yeah.
thing.
Yep, it's a technique, so I gotta draw that. I will. You're at 8. I'll line shot you for 4 damage. What's that? So 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. Double shot you for 1 damage. Quick shot you for 1 damage. And then attack you for 2.
You got me.
Yeah.
I had nothing in hand.
Pew
so-
pew.
The bunnies were not prepared for the trolls.
No, they not good. Not good.
Yeah, I like the warp cards. I think they're really good for fighters. I don't know how well they're going to play for other types, or if they're a card that other types are going to enjoy as much.
Yeah.
But short warp, really great, because if a summon comes into your face, you can just warp around them. Mid warp is really useful against big creatures, so against Titan decks. And yeah, it is an attack ability, so it doesn't help you against flyers. But and then long warp is great if you're trying to be like the really super aggressive fighter and just get into the face. Like long warp you want to do against champions. Long and mid warp you want to hit champions with those.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright, before I go, do you want to talk about the Future League stuff a little bit?
Sure. So I don't know if it'll work, but the idea I had, I've been getting messaged a lot by various Future League people giving me their ideas. So the thing I was going to propose was that allow people to propose a Future League card, and I'll work alongside with them and design the card within the calculator. And then if they test that card on tabletop with us, that will be their challenge for the month. Because it seems like everybody wants to get it. I know, so there's some legal issue on your side. I believe there's a way for us to just get a document that essentially signs that any designs that they're giving it freely, and then you can use them, essentially.
Yeah. I'll have to talk to someone about that, but if that's something... Yeah. We can definitely look down that route. Yeah, it's just, it does get a bit problematic.
Yeah. The other issue is, since they're not going into actual production, it's just going into the Future League side. I don't know how that factors into it.
So it does matter, because if we technically make something similar, like if we change the flavor but make a similar concept, then it still goes into the IP laws. It's part of the reason, like if you talk to a publisher, or like if you have a board game idea and you get it to like near completion and you submit it to a publisher, they only look at board games that they're serious about trying to launch, because the moment they look at the board game, and if they end up rejecting it, then they go through this entire hassle of like, they could be sued if they end up making something similar. So there is a lot of problems. I'll have to look into the IP laws around that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just need a a proper contract that's people would have to sign.
I think at that point it might be better to also bring those people into a separate server, because we don't want someone who hasn't signed the document to come in and be like, "Oh, here are a bunch of card ideas," and then it becomes the issue we're trying to get around.
Well, I was going to say that no matter what, it would be they'd have to private message me, who is not a Haunted Castle employee, no matter what, and I would go through the design process with them, editing the card. It wouldn't be something just on the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to work out that. I think at the very least we can start trying to push players towards the idea of like, yeah, it's great that you're chatting about things, but I also want to see you come out onto Tabletop Simulator. We can pick 2 nights of the week that we are doing these kind of group chats. So Friday nights we've been doing pretty steadily, but if we end up choosing to say like Monday nights as well, because that one we've been pretty consistent with as well. So if we choose 2 nights like those, that people are coming out to tabletop and actually doing the playtesting, I think like that's a first step compared to being like you have to design the cards and playtest them on tabletop.
Yeah, for sure.
So
it's mostly that clearly everybody wants to design a card.
Mm-hmm.
So this is that extra step. If you want to design a card, I'll do it if you're going to try it out. Because you're not going to just design a card. You're going to have to build a deck around that card with cards that already exist and other Future League cards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there also has to be the understanding that just because a player wants a particular idea to be like designed and tested, actually, so that does kind of concern me in the regards of what Future League's goals are, because the Future League goals are like, I want to test things that I know I want to bring forth into the game. So on one end, I just don't want someone coming into Future League, designing a card, playtesting that card, and then that card we have no intention of ever printing that card. So then what was the point of spending all that time doing it?
Yeah, I agree. It wouldn't be a thing it wouldn't be a consistent thing. It would be the Justice Month type of thing.
Yeah, okay.
It was more of a,
get it out of
give
the
everybody
system.
that chance, get it out of your system. Also, get in the mindset of when looking at these Future League cards, the design process behind it. Because sometimes when we post cards and they're like, "What? You guys are crazy!" But then they'll go around and be like, "We should have a card that does 10 damage." It's like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That actually happened during our live stream today. Earlier today with the game design team, where in the chat there was this idea of like, why can't we make spot removal and how to make balanced spot removal, and like it's one of those things. I'm not saying it's impossible in the game. I just don't know of a fair way to approach it yet without doing some silly stuff like Puppet Control does, where you pay X health, where X is the chi of the summon. Because there's no way you can make anything below 7 chi that can kill off Angel Retribution and have your opponent feel okay with this.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So it's one of those things that once you start designing it, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
How do you do that? The flicking.
The flick tool on the left side.
I want to start flicking,
the
champion.
Fifth button down. Fifth button down.
Nice. Ha! Sammy, attack! Oh, that's so good. I guess that's how you play like Crocono or something like that.
Yeah.
So
cool.
For the cards that we have currently in Future League, is everything tested now? Like, is there anything?
Let's go.
More?
There's a few cards that haven't been tested. Let me go.
All right.
Not many, but
I'm
there's
just
very
gonna
few.
stop the stream while we do this.
The table did not